Hello everyone! Found a cool spot for us here at the start of this video and at the start of this trip. This is going to be a 4 or 5 day trip through southern and southwestern Idaho. It's largely desert and it's a really interesting area, lots of fun things to see and do, and I'm excited to share them with you. I'm parked here. This will probably be my campsite for the night. But what you don't see is the big old reservoir right here. I basically just saw this on a map and thought it looked cool and decided to come here, and then I did some other planning around this spot. Let's go back down to the car, get some hiking gear ready, and we're gonna go for a little bit of a hike. We're taking it easy on this trip, at least on this first day. It's about 4 o'clock, so don't have a ton of the day left. And basically the main purpose of this trip as a whole is to meet up with someone tomorrow, and they're gonna give me a different kind of vehicle to try out. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. Anyway, more pressingly, what we're doing right now is hiking up somewhere up this mountain here, somewhere up this mountain behind me. And I'll tell you why we're doing that later on. But I think it's just a couple of miles, maybe 2 or 3 miles each way. Not a ton of elevation gain, so again, something just pretty chill, pretty relaxing here. It's a beautiful day to get out and go for a hike. Well friends, about an hour and a half and 3-point-something miles later, I've made it. I'm on the high point of Lincoln County here in Idaho. Longtime viewers will know that I climbed the highest point in each of Utah's 29 counties, and I am very slowly working my way through Idaho's 44 counties. I've done probably a dozen of them at this point, and this is one of them. It doesn't even have a name, it's just called Lincoln County High Point. And it's not even really a summit, at least any kind of discernible summit. It's basically just a broad mountain, and the county line runs through this area. This is the way I came. Doesn't look like much, but the lake is down over that way. And then we have several mountain ranges. And then up here, it's basically just a rolling sea of sagebrush covered mountains. Maybe not classically beautiful mountain country, but definitely beautiful in its own way, I think. Well, I am back at camp. At my second camp. This is the spot that I saw while I was hiking that I thought, oh, this would make for a good camp. I moved the car to here, so I'm right on the water now. Really great spot here. I just made a couple of ham and turkey sandwiches for dinner. They're actually in the car still, I haven't eaten them yet. They're basically just open-faced sandwiches, 1 slice of bread for each one. Actually, I think I might fish when I'm done eating. And if I catch something, I'll show you one of the catches. But other than that, I'm just gonna hang out for the night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure when we'll meet back up again. I've got some things to do in the morning. I'm meeting with some people and filming some other stuff, filming some other videos. But tomorrow's gonna be a really good day. I think you're gonna like it, so keep watching. Got one. It's a good sized fish. It's a fatty. Wow. It's a fat rainbow trout. That thing is a football. Other way. There we go. Well, everyone, it is the next day, and as you can see, my surroundings have changed a little bit. So this is a Suburban. I'm in a Suburban now that has been outfitted, it's been kitted out to be an adventure vehicle that you can sleep in. So I'll talk about this more later when I get to camp tonight, but for now, there's an interesting little scenic feature that I wanted to show you guys just a little bit outside of Twin Falls, Idaho. It's called Niagara Springs, and it's basically a waterfall coming out of the side of a cliff that is spring-fed, and it's supposed to be really pretty. I saw a glimpse of it when I was driving here, but I haven't really seen it in its full majesty yet, so let's go take a look. Wow, just beautiful, crystal clear water here. Let's go up a little bit so that we can see the springs better up by the road. A road cuts across like right here. Let's go walk up the road a little ways. Now, is that gorgeous or is that gorgeous? And it's spring-fed coming right from the hillside there. The side of the canyon. One of my favorite things about southern Idaho is seeing all of those springs. There are a lot of them like that around here. All right, let's head back in the car, go on to our next destination. Well, we are at our next destination. Doesn't look like much here yet. This area is called Salmon Creek Falls Canyon and Gill Lakes. I didn't know this particular parking area existed. My plan was to keep going down that way and then hike down into the canyon over there. But this is signed with no trespassing sign, so I'm gonna have to hike here and walk like a mile across the desert here out into the canyon, which I think is somewhere over this way. I don't know anything about this place. I couldn't find any information about it online. Basically, I was looking at a map and saw an interesting looking canyon topographically. I saw there was a little lake in the canyon, and I thought, okay, let's go hike to the canyon. Should be a pretty scenic spot in the canyon itself, and then I'm gonna try fishing in the little lake, see if there are any fish in it. Well, I've made it to the edge of the canyon here. It's surprisingly beautiful. Really interesting area. This is the creek down here. It's very green, almost shockingly so. Almost looks neon green. And then the lake that I'm going to is over here. I'm trying to get to that little lake, that little blue jewel in the brown landscape. I've been at the lake here for about an hour now. I tried fishing, didn't catch any fish. You'd think that with a name like Bluegill Lake, bluegill is the name of a type of fish, you'd think there would be some fish in here, and maybe there are, but I couldn't catch them. Still, really unique place. I don't know if I've ever really seen a little lake like this inside of a canyon. That's not the kind of thing you see very often. Great hike. Great area. I'm happy I came here even though I didn't catch any fish. It's just a very dramatic place, and I'm happy to have been able to experience it and share it with you guys. I'll see you when I get back to the car. I'm gonna head back now and gonna go on to our next spot. I was driving along and saw this snake here. I think that's just a gopher snake. It's not a rattlesnake. This thing needs to get out of the road. It's gonna get run over. So I'm gonna try to spook it a little bit. Come on. Hurry up, snake. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but as soon as my shadow hit him, he bolted off into the grass, so mission accomplished. Well, we have reached our destination. It is this little dry lake bed. This little dry pond bed, really, with a bunch of rocks in it. Let's toss the drone up. Isn't that cool? I saw this just browsing Google Maps. I was looking at this area and this was marked as a place. It said rock art. And so I thought, oh, rock art, like Native American rock art, like petroglyphs. That sounds cool. I like that. Let's investigate a little bit more. And then I did the satellite view and I saw this place from above on the satellite view. Pretty neat. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep driving or if I want to find a place to camp. Well, it's after 9 p.m. now. It's getting dark pretty darn soon. I found a really cool campsite though. I'm right on another lake, another reservoir. I think this is called Salmon Falls Creek Reservoir. I actually already did a full tour of this rig in I think it'll be a previous video, but this is the rig. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like having a big vehicle that is very off-road capable. That's been a lot of fun today. Really haven't had to worry about anything. Alright guys, I'm gonna play you out with the drone footage now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. We've got some really great ones to come in the next few days. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next one.